This is guessing who the lead character is from the music alone. Today we're listening to Vex, the Gloomist. It's funny because Vex, from the real quick picture as I was scrolling through, I wouldn't expect Vex to have this music that's, well, gloomy. There's a nefarious quality in this music. Like almost disturbing in a way. Is that an English horn? This has similar musical qualities to Gwen and almost Viego in a way, like almost like Vex the Gloomist is from that shadow world. Let's talk about the fact that we rarely hear woodwinds front and center like that. We have this English horn, oboe, and then we have the bassoons and sort of lifting that. I think there's a purity in Vex. The reason why I think that is because the oboe, bassoon, and the English horn, they have this warm woodwind quality. They're used intentionally in a character. There's also this shadow element because I hear the and like the, oh man, this has got me stumped. There's a split personality in here. There's gotta be. I'm thinking almost like a Jekyll Hyde thing. Because when we listen to the music, on the one hand you have this playful woodwind, and then on the other side you have this incredibly profoundly loud boom, 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 boom. There's a duality here. Yeah, gotta be. But what's the deal? It's kind of funny and terrifying. Let me watch this champion trailer just so I can get a little bit. Die Schwarzes, die Vex, die Schwarzes, die Schwarzes, the who's is what? Oh, sorry, that's the German. League of Legends Germany. Never mind. The Gloomist.
Let's light it up. Oh, leave me alone. I'm sleeping.
Oh, hello.
Another person to kill. Shadow, can you handle it?
Oh, the shadow. There is a there is a duality.
Hi, I am called Zoe. What's your name? Can we just not? You're ugly, but in a cute way. Whoa, that's better. Ugh, look at that tree. So stupid.
Where did that come from? Freedom!
Want to see a trick? Just keep walking, Yordle. Got nothing to say to you. Shadow, carry me.
So we have an angsty teenager and a nefarious shadow.
Ugh, people.
A shadow that will kill you.
Way to die, Normie. Oh, the ego is okay. I mean, he's whatever, I guess. You're sad and dead? We should hang out. Man, walking sucks.
I mean, I agree, walking does suck.
Do the thing, Shadow. Cool. You know what, Shadow? Sometimes I almost don't hate you.
Okay. In the Black Heart of the Shadow Isles, the Shadow Isles, same music. Every character in the Shadow Isles has that same kind of music, which is what I was talking about earlier. A lone Yordle trudges through the spectral fog, content in its murky misery. With an endless supply of molasse and a powerful shadow in tow, Vex shields herself from the pep and happiness of the outside world and all of the irksome normies who occupy it. Growing up in Bandle City, Vex never felt she belonged. The whimsy and color of the Yordle realm was cloying to her. Despite the best efforts of her parents, she never seemed to find her Yordle spirit or any like-minded friends, and chose to spend most of her time sulking in her room. There she found an unlikely soulmate in her own shadow. It was black, her favorite color, and didn't talk. The perfect companion for the sullen youth. She learned to entertain herself with the shadow, performing gloomy pantomimes for her own amusement. Alas, it was just a shadow, incapable of shielding Vex from the loathsome cheerfulness that surrounded her. Surely something lay in store, something darker, something sad, something just like her. That something arrived in the form of a harrowing, thick clouds of black mist that billowed through Bandle City, stirring its residents to panic. While most Yordles fought valiantly to beat back the mist, Vex was intrigued by the foul miasma and began to follow it to its source. When she arrived in the Shadow Isles, Vex couldn't believe her eyes. Vast tracts of land and sea, devoid of all life and color, stretched out before her. Here she could finally sulk, unbothered by the laughter and merriment of others. As the days passed, Vex realized the black mist was having a strange effect on her. Her shadow had taken on a new ghastly persona, much more lively and expressive than its host, and her benign Yordle magic had transformed into something far more sinister. Vex could now spread her misery far and wide. Who made this wonderfully awful place, she wondered. Her question was soon answered when the Rune King Viego appeared in the Isles, seeking to spread his mist to all corners of Runeterra. Upon meeting Vex, Viego realized the Yordle had a unique ability to spread despair, making people more vulnerable to his harrowing. Vex in turn was inspired by his vision for a world covered in black mist. The two became fast allies and set out to turn the entire world into a harrowed wasteland. Before Viego's vision could be fully realized, Vex discovered his ulterior motive: to reclaim the soul of his dead queen Isolde and reunite with her in matrimonial bliss. She shuddered in disgust, feeling betrayed that the man she had trusted to kill the world's happiness had in fact been seeking it himself. Vex left Viego to be defeated by the Sentinels of Light, his dreams of matrimonial reunion dashed upon the stones of the Camoveran wreckage. Alone once more, she watched in disappointment as the world returned to the bright, colorful place she had always hated. Finding a lasting melancholy was going to be tougher than she'd thought. She knew only one place she could go, a surefire way to achieve the misery she craved. She paid a visit to her parents in Bandle City, eager to show them who she had become and bask in their disapproval. The young Yordle watched as her parents turned dumbstruck, still as tree stumps. Their expressions changed from shook to denial to reluctant acceptance. "Honey, we don't understand this," said her mother, motioning with her finger at Vex's entire being. "But we love you unconditionally," said her father, "and if you're happy, we're happy for you." Rolling her eyes, Vex released a loud, exasperated sigh. "You guys are the worst," she moaned. She trudged out of her parents' living room, anxious to return to the Shadow Isles where she could sulk undisturbed. I love it. I have no words. That is cute. Vex defied my expectations. What was her name? The Gloomy something something? Vex the Gloomist. See, that seems apt. As always, if you like these sort of League videos, there's tons more on the channel. Feel free to like, subscribe. There's links in the About section if you want to support the channel. And as always, thanks a ton, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.